Sometimes
Aw. Yes, you can have that if you really want. It's already in your bag, cause you really, really want it. Think about it, you'll have what you really, really want. If you really, really want it, really, really want it. Your thoughts create what you have, even if you didn't want it. Concentrate on the bad, then that's what you really want. It focus on it, you'll have what you really, really want. If you really, really want it, really, really want it. I believe in attraction, bring into my life what I attracted. If I do not want it, I do the math and subtract it. From my thoughts, I don't think about things I don't want, cause you get what you think. A lesson I had to learn from getting what I don't want. Hearing lectures from my spirit is coming through as my thoughts. You should really pay attention because it is worth the cost. The concept is not a long shot, really more like a toss. This reality is flexible, bend into what you want. And your thoughts are the currency, spend it on what you want. You get to keep all the change and change your life with a thought. If that's what you really want, then think about what you want. Don't think about the obstacles, cause you could jump across. I understand that the pressure is something you can't avoid, and that monkey on your back is riding you like a horse. Just think about what you want, what you really, really want. Yes, you can have that if you really want. It's already in your bag, cause you really, really want it. Think about it, you'll have what you really, really want. If you really, really want it, really, really want it. Your thoughts create what you have, even if you didn't want it. Concentrate on the bad, then that's what you really want. It focus on it, you'll have what you really, really want. If you really, really want it, really, really want it. Easier said than done though, I know it ain't that simple, but practice makes perfect. Just get in the gym mode, meditate, elevate to see where you wanna go. You may not use it now, take it down as a mental note. I promise that it won't hurt, it could only help. Training your thoughts, you can do it all by yourself. Life's a one player game, you're playing all by yourself. And if your thoughts become reality, you created this for yourself. Imagine how you could excel, don't give it a try, you can't have fail. Taking your shot, just put the nail in the coffin. Now paying attention to your thoughts made you a prophet, and you getting everything you want because you thought it. Feels like magic when things happen like you thought it. Nobody hates when miracles happen to them too often. You call it a blessing, I say it's what you really wanted. You can have anything if you really, really want it. Yes, you can have that if you really want it. It's already in your bag, cause you really, really want it. Think about it, you'll have what you really, really want. If you really, really want it, really, really want it. Your thoughts create what you have, even if you didn't want it. Concentrate on the bad, then that's what you really want. It focus on it, you'll have what you really, really want. If you really, really want it, really, really want it. Yes, you can have that if you really want. It's already in your bag, cause you really, really want it. Think about it, you'll have what you really, really want. If you really, really want it, really, really want it. Your thoughts create what you have, even if you didn't want it. Concentrate on the bad, then that's what you really want. It focus on it, you'll have what you really, really want. If you really, really want it, really, really want it.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to another episode of Expansion Pack. I'm your host, DNF, man. I ain't sent out no invite, so if ain't nobody get in here off the notification, then that's on you. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and jump right into y'all motivation for the day. I want to send out those invites and catch myself back up on everything. Y'all know it's Healthy Mental Thursday, so we're going to talk about all things for the healthy mental. My computer ain't connecting to my other computer. So let me just go over here and type this motivation for the day in, and then we'll get started. All right, hold on, my bad. I'm over here playing around. All right. Still trying to get ones that we ain't never really seen. All right, this one will do.
Hey there, morning warriors. Ready to transform your mornings and kickstart your day with positivity and purpose? Here are 5 powerful morning rituals to get you energized and motivated. I'll give you the mantra and self-affirmations you can use and visualize. Let's dive right in. Ritual number 1. Take a few minutes to jot down 3 things you're grateful for. It could be anything from the warmth of your bed to the people who make you smile. Daily gratitude shifts your mindset to focus on the abundance in your life. Mantra: I am thankful for the blessings in my life. Self-affirmation: I attract positivity and joy. Ritual number 2. Spend 10 minutes planning your day. Write down your top 3 priorities and any tasks that need attention. This simple act of organizing your thoughts can increase your productivity and reduce stress. Mantra: I am focused and determined. Self-affirmation: I am capable of achieving great things today. Ritual number 3. Start your morning with a physical activity, whether it's a quick jog, yoga, or a few stretches. Moving your body releases endorphins, preparing you to tackle any challenges that come your way. Mantra: I am strong, I am resilient. Self-affirmation: I have the power to overcome any obstacle. Ritual number 4. Dedicate 15 minutes to learning something new. Read a book, listen to a podcast, or watch an educational video. Investing in yourself first thing in the morning sets a tone of growth and self-improvement for the rest of the day. Mantra: I am constantly growing and evolving. Self-affirmation: I am a lifelong learner and embrace new knowledge. Ritual number 5. Take 5 minutes to sit quietly and focus on your breathing. Visualize a successful and fulfilling day ahead. Affirm to yourself that you are capable and deserving of all good things. Mantra: I am in control of my thoughts and emotions. Self-affirmation: I am worthy of success and happiness. So there you have it, folks. 5 powerful morning rituals to set you on a path of positivity, purpose, and success. Remember, consistency is key. Start with 1 or 2 of these practices and watch how your mornings transform. Stay motivated, stay positive, and have an amazing day ahead. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more morning motivation. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.
Only got 2 likes. All right, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit more motivation, because I'm still sending out a little bit invites. So hold on, y'all watch this one too.
I tried everything. Coffee, Pomodoro.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Your dream to be so clear, so vivid, that when you wake up in the morning, all you got to do is step in your dream. When you wake up in the morning, look at your goals. Your goals gonna tell you what time to get up. Are you hearing me? Your goals gonna tell you who you should be hanging out with. And people ask me questions all the time. Eric, should I do this? Should I do that? I can't tell you, but your goals gonna tell you how much sleep do you need. You might not need to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning for your goals. I don't know, but your goals are going to define what time you get up, how you live your life, how you move, when you say yes, when you say no. Like when you write your goals down, you will know, nope, can't do it. Yep, that's for me. Are you hearing me? So write it down and keep writing it down over and over and over. What do you want? Look, you eat however you want to eat. You do whatever you want to do, right? And you don't know what you want. When you're not clear on what you want, like you get up whenever you feel like it, you don't have no drive, you don't have no passion, and so when people ask me, where your passion come from? Where your drive come from? I know what I want. And every single day, I wake up, boom, and I go pursue it. Every single day. How far will your will take you this year? Because there's some things in life you're not going to get. They're not coming to you. You got to go take it. There's some stuff that you can't even just earn by doing the good thing. doing the right. Listen to me. There's some stuff, if you're going to get it, you got a will to get it. It will happen. It will come to pass. But it's not going to happen at your desk, like at your job. It's not going to happen in the basement at your crib. It's not going to happen with you in the bed dreaming about it. It's not going to happen with you in the shower thinking about it. There's some stuff, and I'm telling you from experience, you know I was homeless and a high school dropout. You know that, right? You know I was eating out of garbage cans. And people say, E, how did you get to where you are? I willed it. Because some things only come with heart, with will. Until you work on your will, stop giving up and stop quitting and stop giving in every time stuff get hard. December is gonna look just like last December to you. Life will break you if your will ain't strong. Every day matters. So be phenomenal or be forgotten. Now we gotta keep climbing, we gotta keep moving, we gotta keep going. You're not where you are because you don't have an opportunity. The reason why I've been telling you don't be average, don't be good, try to be great and be phenomenal. The reason why I told you that is because, listen to me, you gotta understand. You have to understand if you stay average and you stay good, you'll never get to where you're trying to get to.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all. I hope that was enough of the motivation for y'all out there to keep on pushing forward, keep on going in the direction of your dreams, in the directions of your goals. Hold on, let me fix my mic real quick. Hold up. All right, time for a little haircuts, a little bit of little edge ups. All right, anyway, welcome to another episode of Expansion Pack. I'm your host, Dan F. Man. Like I said before, that was our motivation. So now that we passed the motivation, let's go ahead and get it popping. All right, we back for another Healthy Mental Thursday. All right. Now, today, I asked for, he was talking to me, and I was like, hey, man, you got any suggestions? And my son, was like, hey, the heart. So we're going to find some relationship between the heart and our mental state or mental health. All right. So hold on. Hey, Dan. All right. Here we go. So I'm pretty sure that we all are aware of stress or even things in our life that make us feel pressure, and we know the word pressure, what it do to us. Yeah, turn the ceiling fan off. We know what the word pressure and what pressure feels like and what it does to us. All right. So, well, you got a valve inside you, and I'm just speaking from what I know about the heart at this point. So you got a valve inside of you that regulate the pressure all day long. Turn on that lamp for me, Elijah, please. You got a valve in your heart that regulate the pressure a valve in your body that regulate the pressure all the time. And if you're not eating right and you're dealing with things that's like a little bit of problematic, it put that pressure in all different Hey, what up? What up, Snick? Good to see you. It put that pressure in all different kind of various forms and ways. Yeah, look at that background lighting coming on for y'all. So the heart was very, very key, and I think that is very key. And I think that when Dan said that, it was cool. It was like, yeah, that's my boy. What up, Snick? Good to see you in here. That's my girl popping in. I hope your day is starting off great. You know, you ain't been seeing me regularly in the chat or on stream, but I am rebuilding, and I got some big things coming up. So I will be back gifting and dropping in the chat and all of that. And I think, is it your birthday? I gotta actually lean over here and type, y'all. Okay, so look. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Snickerdoodle. I'm gonna send you some gifts too. I gotta recharge. But happy birthday to you. It's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I hope you ain't think I was gonna leave it there. Happy birthday to you. Happy day to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. All right. Yeah, you know I know. I be up on it. Don't think I'm gonna be like, hey, appreciate the sub, Nap. Thank you definitely for the sub. Out here in La La Land, girl. I be on it. You already know, girl. I be on it. I know what to say when to say it. Sometimes. All right, now let's check this out. Let's get back on topic and Twitch clip that. I hope it sounded all right. You know what I'm saying? I might post that just for you. Send that to your DM. All right. So let's see. Let's get us a quick 3-minute.
Did you know that your heart has an incredible, unique intelligence unto itself? Or that it has a significant influence on our perceptions, emotional experiences, and higher mental processes? And did you know that the heart can actually sense your emotional response to an event before the event has occurred? You may have instinctively felt that the heart was so much more than a blood pump, but science has actually confirmed it. Researchers discovered that the heart has its own intrinsic nervous system that sends a lot of information to the brain, affecting the way we feel, think, and perceive. In fact, the heart actually sends more signals to the brain than the brain sends to the heart. Scientists refer to this as the little brain in the heart. But don't let the diminutive name fool you. The heart-brain can act independently of the brain in your head. Its neurons have long-term and short-term memory and extensive sensory capacities. The heart and brain communicate with each other in a complex dance. As we experience emotions through the day, our heart rhythm patterns tend to reflect how we're feeling. This information,
I'm sorry, y'all, but it's the best episode of the week.
monitored by the complex dance. As we experience emotions through the day, our heart rhythm patterns tend to reflect how we're feeling. This information is monitored by the emotional centers in the brain, where they are then perceived as feelings of fear, anger, joy, appreciation, etc. When we get bogged down with stress, worry, impatience, information overload, or indecision, the heart's rhythm has a jagged and irregular pattern. The resulting disorder or incoherence in the nervous system creates noise or static that in essence causes the neurons in the brain to get out of sync, resulting in impaired mental functioning or cortical inhibition. We can feel energy drained with more mental fog, making it difficult to focus, remember things, listen deeply, and make clear decisions. However, on the upside, when we experience feelings like love, kindness, appreciation, or compassion, it creates a smooth, coherent heart rhythm pattern. This has a calming and balancing effect and creates more harmonious cooperation between the heart, brain, and hormonal system. This not only improves how we feel, but also our ability to think clearly. We can see creative solutions to problems and more easily discern intelligent choices and decisions. This is cortical facilitation. The good news is we don't have to wait until we happen to feel good to experience this uplift. We can choose to create it ourselves. Research shows that when we practice activating positive heart qualities, care, cooperation, forgiveness, etc., it has a carryover effect that increases the overall baseline of coherence in our system. so we have more resilience during stressful experiences and can more easily maintain our poise, confidence, and self-security when challenges arise. This is the intelligence of a coherent heart. We offer many free tips and techniques to increase your heart coherence based on our 30 years of research on the subject. Head to heartmath.org/resources to learn more.
And my people right there, y'all. I forget I gotta reach over there. Now, the Heart Math Institute, I have heard a lot about them. As in everywhere I go and see stuff about like the heart and heart rhythms and things like that, I always usually see the Heart Math Institute. Y'all check them out on your own time. I want to click around and see some of that. But what I actually want to do is keep going on this search that we on, the heart and mental health. Because just think about this. If you shake up a soda, that pressure going, you see what I'm saying? Now, we use the term shaking up with ourselves as well when, you know what I'm saying, I'm a little shaken by that. And what is they reference to? You got to be able to grab onto these things and do this for yourself, because if you don't, it really keeps you stuck. You know, it's a story you tell yourself to get yourself to be out of that feeling or that emotion. I'm a little shaken up and I need to settle down. You see what I'm saying? It works. I don't know what you gonna do after that to settle down, but nah, we ain't gonna look at that one. Hey, well, let's look at this one though.
Did you know your heart and mind are connected and they rely on each other? When we're stressed, anxious, or feeling down, our body releases hormones that can raise blood pressure and cause inflammation. Too much of this over time leads to strain on the heart and increases your risk of developing heart disease. And it's a two-way relationship. Living with a heart condition can impact how we feel emotionally. It is normal to feel sadness and worry after experiencing a heart event known as cardiac blues. This usually passes within a few weeks or months. If the blues stick around, it can lead to depression and anxiety that needs professional help. The good news? Taking small steps can make a big difference. When you move your body, connect with others, eat heart-healthy foods, and pause to recharge, you're giving both your heart and your mind the support they need to thrive. So remember, caring for your mind helps your heart too. Talk to your doctor and visit the Heart Foundation website.
Yeah, we're going to talk to the
for
doctor.
Tools and
the
support.
Heart Foundation website, y'all. I'm going to like this video. Now, today is one of those days where I feel like talking, but let's just say that my dialogue is not necessarily what is going to push the narrative or the story forward for our own health, mental health. It's going to be a combination of the videos that I play plus what I'm actually saying. Now, all I know, I'm going to tell a little story. I want to say that because I'm going to tell a little story. All I know is that I actually used to make a lot of music all the time. I got to relax for this story. I used to make a lot of music all the time. All the time. And over time, I got good at it. I got like a good routine in how I set up a song or write a song or even make a beat. And I got into that rhythm, that pattern in that way. The reason why this is important is because this was profound to me. There's only one part of your body that makes sound. And you can feel and hear that sound throughout any part of your body. Now, I can do a beatbox, of course. I can talk, of course. But internally, it is making a sound of my life. This is the rhythm of my life. Nah. Oh yeah. You see what I'm saying? Your job, your car, your house, your day is all regulated by that beat, baby. By that. You know what I'm saying? That heartbeat in your chest. It's all regulated by that. Twitch, clip that. So it's very, very, very important to stay with the rhythm, go with the flow of yourself. Now, me making the music, I want to get back and at least make beats. You see what I'm saying? Like make instrumentals. The reason being is because those are like secret formulas I use for myself, you know what I'm saying, to program my own inner thoughts. I'm not making it for commercial purposes. You see what I'm saying? I'm just making it to reprogram my own internal self. Now, I encourage every last one of you all to do the same thing. That's why I told the story. Not necessarily go out and get a beat pad and make beats, but to program yourself internally with the melody. You feel what I'm saying? Hell. You don't want to pour in a bunch of toxic stuff, you know? And that is completely linked to your music that you listen to, the vibration that you intake. Vibration. All right, so let's get another video in real quick. I can't use my mouse, so sorry for the mic cutting out. Music make you lose control. Fat man school. Oh, we know when we got a broken heart. We don't need you to tell us. Let's look at your brain on coffee.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it.
I tend to eat chocolate
Meet
more so
Base
than
44.
Drink
Caffeine. It's
energy drinks or drink coffee. I tend to eat chocolate more than either one of those. All right, Snick, I'm gonna see you when you come back. Yeah. I try to eat more chocolate than any other stimulants out there because the chocolate is more natural.
Caffeine.
I don't know if y'all knew that.
It's everywhere. According to
chocolate give you a boost now. Let me get a little bar of chocolate. Yeah, hey, see? Listen, I love some chocolate. Now, like, I gotta have it at some point. And not too much, you know. Not too much. You say, but give you that Celsius though, right? Yeah, I'm a Red Bull guy, but it's a limit. Like, I can literally, if I drink a Red Bull, I can feel it surging through my veins. All right.
2013 study published in the Journal of Caffeine Research. Caffeine is the most widely used drug in the world.
Jeez.
In the United States,
Hold on,
more than 90%
of
adults use it regularly, and among them, average consumption. Caffeine. It's everywhere. According to a 2013 study published in the Journal of Caffeine Research, caffeine is the most widely used drug in the world. In the United States, more than 90% of adults use it regularly, and among them, average consumption is more than 200 milligrams of caffeine per day. More caffeine than is contained in 2 6-ounce cups of coffee, or 5 12-ounce cans of soft drinks. While many coffee lovers and energy drink drinkers say they reap the benefits of having caffeine, is there a downside to it all? How exactly does caffeine affect your mental health? After all, it's been a much debated topic. So let's take a look at whether caffeine is an overall benefit or risk to your mental health. Number 1,
I'm gonna try
should
one
you
now.
have caffeine if you have a mood or anxiety disorder or a mental illness? Do you suffer from a mental illness? Do you also drink coffee? You may be wondering how this can affect your mental disorder. Well, after all, caffeine increases heart rate and blood pressure. So what does this do to someone with, let's say, an anxiety disorder? In a Psychology Today article, the Bronfenbrenner Center for Translational Research notes that caffeine can trigger anxiety, especially when drinking more than 1 cup a day, and in people who are more sensitive to coffee's effects. The author notes that it is important to understand there are large differences in how individuals process and react to caffeine. So have you noticed how caffeine affects your disorder symptoms? A study published in the journal Psychiatry Research focused on 43 patients and found that anxiety disorder patients have increased caffeine sensitivity, which leads to decreased consumption. It would seem to make sense that anxiety symptoms could indeed increase with even simply the increase in heart rate and blood pressure caffeine can provide. A 2005 Cambridge study published in the journal Advances in Psychiatric Treatment notes that psychiatrists rarely inquire about caffeine intake when assessing patients. This may lead to a failure to identify caffeine-related problems and offer appropriate interventions. Excessive caffeine ingestion leads to symptoms that overlap with those of many psychiatric disorders. Caffeine is implicated in the exacerbation of anxiety and sleep disorders, and people with eating disorders often misuse it too. It antagonizes adenosine receptors, which may potentiate dopaminergic.
Bingo, there it is right there. And when we was talking about the chemicals, it antagonizes adenosine receptors, which may potentiate dopaminergic activity and exacerbate psychosis. All that mean is it's going to make you feel worse when you trying to feel better.
Activity and exacerbate psychosis. In psychiatric inpatients, caffeine has been found to increase anxiety, hostility, and psychotic symptoms. That seems like enough to not want to take another sip of that mocha, right? Well, kind of. There's also research out there that shows differing results, highlighting the benefits of caffeine. An article from NOCD explains that in a small study sponsored by Stanford University, 7 of 12 patients with OCD saw immediate improvement on 300 milligrams of coffee daily. The authors suggest that caffeine may work better in one concentrated dose each morning than spaced out throughout the day, and reminds us that caffeine remains a well-known anxiety producer in many people. So, while there are studies that suggest caffeine can be good and bad for your mental health, an important question to keep in mind is, what do you notice it doing to your mental health? Number 2, sleep disorders and insomnia. Most people will generally...
So let's pause right here before we let the video keep playing. Now, we can sit and chit chat all day about what caffeine gonna do to you. You see what I'm saying? But that's not where we wanted to go. That's not where we wanted to go necessarily with our topic for today. We talking about the heart. Now, as it pertains to this video right here, shut the door. As it pertains to this video right here, heck yeah, you want to stay away from caffeine, because caffeine gonna make you feel all agitated all the time. Or whatever it is you feeling, it ain't gonna make you relax. Do you see what I'm saying? And if the problem seems to rest with how you're thinking at the moment or any given time, then you ain't gonna chill if you drinking a coffee. The problem with a lot of the stuff that we eat, a lot of the stuff that we listen to, pretty much everything that we do is that the effect is not immediate. Now, I've been having a lot of conversation with different various people about different various ways that we feel about everything. Let's just keep it as vague as that. And the only way to get this is what I found. The only way to get to a true and pure understanding of you is to study you. Now, everything that we seeing inside of these podcasts and these videos that we watching keep talking about a study. Yeah, the study shows, research study shows research that we study every single time. And guess what they're studying? You. They studying me. They studying. Jeez, they studying. And so, if all you got is your medicine cabinet full of medicine, are you studying the effects personally, locally? Now, you can go and you can research how it's supposed to make you feel, but then I'm going to tell you there's something called the placebo effect that you might taint your own information. So it's good to not go and look up how it may have made somebody else feel or how it's supposed to feel. Maybe you go into it blind. You see what I'm saying? The real question is does it do what it's supposed to do? For example, you drink a coffee. Do you notice the changes in yourself, or is it just one of them things where you like, oh, I drank a coffee? Because if you pay attention to it, maybe even write it down over time, you may notice more. Well, you're going to notice more. It's a study. You're going to notice more about how it affects you than if you didn't take no note. You drank the coffee and then you went and did a bunch of stuff. Then once you did that bunch of stuff, you don't even know it was the coffee because you lost track of that. I feel that the dietitians, the trainers, all of those people are very, very necessary out here in the world. But it's up to you personally. Now, like I said, it's not about the caffeine and it's not about your diet at this point. It is about your heart. And we going to start as simple as we can. Now, we watched a good little bit of these videos just now, and I think that they really said a lot. I'm going to give this one a like because I liked it. Oh, I knew that was Psych to Go. Look, Psych to Go done flipped it up. They ain't got the same voice, though. But we're going to keep this as simple as possible. Now, it's a couple things that I found that are the best practices ever. Like, I ain't found nothing to beat these practices now. And this goes for when you trying to feel better, look better, all of the above. Now, the first one is just breathing. Breathing. Breathing, man. When last time you breathe? Let's breathe. That is a workout in itself. It's a lot of things moving down there and doing things down there. And believe it or not, I got this I got to take out the believe it or not. I had this scenario I feel happen in my head every single time I take a conscious breath. It's that everything inside of me is like, oh, it's a breath of fresh air. Take it. Hey, boys, get all of those chemicals out of there. We got to get it because he's not going to breathe again for another 3 weeks, maybe. You see what I'm saying? And I'm just being funny on that tip, but you see where I'm coming from. You will literally sometimes stop in a day and be like, were you doing that? Were you just doing that? Nah, probably not. So breathing is one of those big exercises that I say and recommend to anybody first. You ain't got to get in no cross-leg position. You ain't got to hang upside down. You ain't got to lay on the couch. Just stand, stop wherever you at. And now, what does that do to your heart? What does that do for your mind? Well, what's the first thing they tell you to do when you clear your mind? Clear your mind. Take a deep breath and clear your mind. You see what I'm saying? Slows it down. If you overwhelmed and your heart is racing out of control, what do? You breathe. Now, we can go into the scientific fact, blah, 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 but we ain't going to do none of that. Now, the next exercise, I'm going to play the song. I'm going to play the song for you. You can listen to the song. I'm going to take the copyright, but this is the next step. I got to get back to doing this. I think the last time I did it was probably 8 months ago, but I got the tools to do it all the time. But it's very, very important, all right? Me too. Yeah, y'all, we gonna get 30 commercials because they know what I'm about to do, so don't trip. We'll be all right. All right, here you go. This is the second exercise.
I know there's something in the wake of your smile. I get a notion from the look in your eyes. Yeah, you built a love, but that love falls apart. Your little piece of heaven turns to dust. Listen to your heart when he's calling for you. Listen to your heart. There's nothing else you can do. I don't know where you're going, and I don't know why. But listen to your heart before you tell him goodbye.
Do. All right. So I have a stethoscope, and I found that just sitting back and listening to my heart it's literally like me talking to myself. And I don't know how to explain it to you other than that. You can sit back. You can, and it's not that you need a actual stethoscope to do it. But I'll tell you this, the first thing that your doctor does when you go and you get your checkup is they listen to your heart. When it's coming on you. You know what I'm saying? And that's important, just like the breathing is. And so all this does for me is internally there is a rhythm going on. There is music internally inside of you. That's why they call it organs. So Twitch, clip that. So it's important that you sit back sometimes, and you can listen to your breathing, you can listen to your breath, you can listen to your heart, and you don't need a stethoscope. Like I said, you can simply just put your finger on your wrist, take your pulse. You see what I'm saying? You can even plug your ears at some point, put some earplugs in, and you can hear your heartbeat. So that right there is something. Those two things are something simple that you can actually do to regulate your heart rhythm, your heartbeat. And that is the one of the most important things that you can do for your life. Now, whether your thoughts, you regulating your thoughts, you regulating your breathing, all of that, whatever. Your heartbeat, if you can find a way to regulate that and keep it constant, speed it up, slow it down, do whatever you need to do, I think that is the most important skill or aspect of your life to train. Y'all get what I'm getting at. All right, let me stop playing with these folk money. All right, I got us another video. I don't know how much of this is gonna get me hit with the copy. Hit with the copyright. You know what I'm saying? I think this is gonna be good. I'm sorry, but I gotta listen to this at least for a couple seconds, y'all.
Have you ever thought that an avocado, a tomato,
Hold on. It's kind of loud on y'all.
have you ever thought that an avocado, a tomato, or even a piece of salmon could be the silent heroes protecting your heart every single day? Heart disease remains the leading cause of death, regardless of age, gender, or ethnicity. And perhaps, like many others, you've thought that heart health is all about medication, clinics, and modern medical equipment. But sometimes the solution is so simple, it's right there in your refrigerator. The truth is, there are foods we eat every day without realizing that they're quietly protecting our hearts from chest pain, irregular heartbeats, or even strokes. And if you continue to overlook them, you might unknowingly miss out on a golden opportunity to prevent disease naturally, simply, and effectively, without needing prescriptions or complicated machines. The good news is, you can start taking care of your heart today just by choosing the right items at your local grocery store. And you'll be surprised to learn that these heroes are 6 incredibly familiar foods. If you care about heart health or want to live a healthier life with your loved ones, please hit like and share this video. And if you've ever heard someone say, "What does food have to do with the heart?" tag them and let them see for themselves. Now let's discover which everyday foods are quietly helping your heart beat strong and steady each day. Avocado, a gift from nature that lowers bad cholesterol. You've just returned from the grocery store and placed your bag of goods on the table. Among the familiar fruits and vegetables lies a ripe avocado, rough-skinned on the outside, creamy golden on the inside. You might use it for a salad, spread it on toast, or simply enjoy it with a pinch of salt and pepper. But what you may not know is this. Avocado isn't just delicious. It's a silent gatekeeper that protects your heart. Have you ever wondered why some people eat a lot but never worry about cholesterol? The answer may lie in the type of fat they choose. While certain saturated fats can raise bad cholesterol, LDL, monounsaturated fats, which are abundant in avocados, do the opposite. They help lower LDL without reducing the good cholesterol, HDL, something very few foods can do. High cholesterol is a silent enemy. It doesn't cause pain or show obvious signs. But over time, LDL builds up on artery walls, forming plaques that narrow blood vessels and increase the risk of heart attack or stroke. This is especially concerning in the U.S., where according to the CDC, nearly 2 out of 5 adults have cholesterol levels higher than recommended. You don't need a strict diet to make a change. Just half an avocado a day, added to a salad, sandwich, or smoothie, can make a big difference. In a study by Penn State University, people who ate 1 avocado daily for 5 weeks saw significant reductions in LDL and plaque levels in their blood compared to the control group. What's more, avocados are rich in fiber, potassium, and powerful antioxidants like lutein, which help regulate blood pressure and support overall health. This isn't just a fruit for clean eaters or wellness enthusiasts. It's a simple, effective nutritional choice for every household. And if you've never considered adding avocado to your daily meals, today might be the perfect time to start. Choose Hass avocados.
Now, we gonna stop. We ain't gonna watch no more of this video because we winding down on time. But that one little tip right there is gonna change how I eat. I was never a fan of like the burrito style of what is it I'm looking for? Flour. You see what I'm saying? I was always a bread guy, and you know what I'm saying? And I like my grains. But now that I'm starting to eat more tortilla style and just compiling my own plate or meal, I'm gonna throw that avocado in there. I'm gonna figure out how to scoop that thing. You have to scoop that thing. Got to mix that thing. You feel me? All right. So let me stop playing. All right. So we're going to get some quotes in here before we get up out of here for the day for a Healthy Mental Thursday. We're going to look quotes about the heart, and then we're going to get up out of here.
It never fades away, it's staying. Your kiss like broken glass on my skin, and all the greatest love.
It is so difficult to be simple when everyone around you wants to be great.
My voice left in silence.
Wants you to be great. We rise and we fall. The difference is how fast we are willing to get up. I'm not going to read anymore.
Doesn't matter where you are, you can keep my regret. Baby, I got these scars, reminding me to forget. Reminding me I got these scars to get your love. Keep reminding me, oh, to forget your love. You left your mark on my heart. You left your mark, reminding me to forget. You left your mark, I understand. You left your mark, my heart. There's no room in war for feelings. Hurt me to the core, still healing. And I know you're no good for me, so I try to forget the memories. Baby, it hit so hard, holding on to my chest. Maybe you left your mark, reminding me to forget. Doesn't matter where you are, you can keep my regret. Baby, I got these scars, reminding me to forget. You left your mark on my heart. You left your mark, reminding me to forget. You left your mark on my heart. You left your mark, reminding me to forget. Remember, I told you to save it. It's over, and I'll be alright. So hurt me as much as you like. I need you to let go. I got these mementos, and I'll be alright. Yeah.
Hey, that was nice. That was really nice. So we're going to go ahead and round out this episode expansion pack today. I really just want y'all to listen to your heart at some point or on some level today. I'm going to do the same, sit quietly, and I always think about trying to accomplish my goals. But most of the time, I'm not seeing them already accomplished. So I'm going to sit down. I'm going to just listen to my heart and see what it wants. And go from there. Tomorrow, Fun Fact Friday. And then next week, there's no episodes. But hey, we got some big streams coming up. I'm steadily working towards them. I got appointments to go to. There's a lot of motion going on right now. So y'all just stay tuned. Y'all keep on jumping in the chat. Make sure y'all like, subscribe. If you don't want no ads over there on Twitch, because the stream coming only to Twitch. It's going only on Twitch. So if you don't want to get no ads, go ahead and sub up. Of course, you'll get your clips out there on all of the other sites. But so join us here tomorrow for Fun Fact Friday, and don't leave before the song go off. Let's see what song we're gonna listen to today. Song we're gonna listen to today. One of my songs. Gotta be one of my songs. They don't ever copyright me for my stuff. Maybe something they ain't heard. All right, I got it. All right, y'all. So y'all tune in tomorrow for Fun Fact Friday. I'm gonna make sure that it's interesting. If you got any topics, anything that you want us to talk about, or you feel is interesting on Fun Fact Friday tomorrow, just drop in the chat or either hit me up on one of my many social media accounts or text me or something. All right. So say it with me now. This is DGTA TV. See y'all tomorrow.
In real time, I'm so tired. I have nothing left inside. Something so mystical, heavenly and biblical. I'm in need of support and nothing short of a miracle. That's probably gonna sound crazy, but I need my power to fly. In real time, I'm so tired. I have nothing left inside. Something so mystical, heavenly and biblical. I'm in need of support and nothing short of a miracle. This probably gonna sound crazy, but I need my power to fly. Growing up, I saw life different. It was fun for me to imagine that everything gon' work out for me. As I got older, the part of me that was chosen took a backseat to the part of me that was showing. I'm talking to myself inside my brain so no one would notice. I know I got a power that'll spark and turn into flame. If I could just control it, I could probably fly again. I was chosen for a reason, but great power come with a test. My origin is from a place that we haven't been to yet. Been asking for some help, but nobody don't understand. Only believe your eyes while you watching them charging up. Can't wait till I get there mentally and get strong enough. Wanted this since a kid, I think I've waited long enough. I'm not just a human, I'm the spirit inside of us. Encountered the disbelievers, mama told me to shake the dust. I'm breaking off every chain, no weapon out there can lock me up. This probably sound crazy, but I know I have the power to fly. I probably sound crazy, but I know I have the power to fly. I believe I can 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 fly. In real time, I'm so tired. I have nothing left inside. Something so mystical, heavenly and biblical. I'm in need of support and nothing short of a miracle. This probably gonna sound crazy, but I need my power to fly. In real time, I'm so tired. I have nothing left inside. Something so mystical, heavenly and biblical. I'm in need of support and nothing short of a miracle. This probably gonna sound crazy, but I need my power to fly. I believe I can 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 fly.